Collecting specimens is a crucial part of clinical trials, but using expired tubes can have serious consequences. Therefore, you should never use expired tubes from expired kits to collect specimens. Expired tubes and expired kits may contain chemicals that have deteriorated, leading to inaccurate test results. This can result in skewed trial data and could affect patient health and safety. Luckily, ACM Quality checks all incoming samples for tube expiry and will cancel testing if a tube has expired at the time of sample collection. This might mean the patient is inconvenienced with having to give another sample when time is of the essence. Investigator site staff play an important role in ensuring this scenario does not happen. There are a few things you can do to proactively ensure you are not using expired tubes. First, the expiration date is printed on the kit closure label on all kits supplied by ACM. Find the expiration date on the closure label that seals the kit. If the kit expiration date is on the day of collection or has passed, that means at least one of the tubes enclosed has expired. Carefully check each tube for the expiration date, and avoid using the expired tube for sample collection. Best practice is to dispose of the kit entirely and reorder through the ACM web portal. You may notice this expiry date when it's too late, like when you have a patient waiting. There are ways to avoid this situation. Each month, ACM sends a report via email entitled, "Kits Expiring Next Month." This report provides insight into which kits are expiring based on the tubes included in the kits in the next 30 days. This allows you to reorder in a timely fashion. Simply check this report when it comes in to see if anything in stock is in danger of expiring. Using the ACM-provided kit caddy makes this easy. All kits should be facing out with the expirations on the closure stickers for visibility. Log into the ACM web portal and submit your order in plenty of time for the shipment to arrive. Remember, it can take up to 10 business days to receive your new kit. Also note that you will be ordering new kits, not just individual tubes, unless your study is one of the rare studies set up that way. Once the new kits arrive, use those going forward. Be sure to discard expired kits and supplies, and use kits in the order of expiration for future visits. In some cases, an ACM team member may reach out to you to let you know that kits you have ordered have a less than ideal expiration date, and ask if you still want to order them. You will need to provide approval. Back to your waiting patient. If you do have an expired tube in the kit needed, but your replacement kit hasn't yet arrived, you can use an unexpired unscheduled kit if they are provided for your study and you have one available on site. Or use a replacement tube from an unscheduled kit to replace the expired tube. If you use an unscheduled kit, use the comments field on the requisition to indicate the correct visit. If you use a replacement tube from an unscheduled kit with requisitions from the expired kit, indicate on the requisition what expired component you are replacing as well as the expiration date of that tube. Locate the expiration date on the tube here, and mark up the requisition like this. Best practice is not to use a non-ACM supplied tube for collection. Using a non-ACM supplied tube may lead to your test being canceled and is a risk ACM does not recommend. During the course of a study, an amendment may be instituted that requires new requisitions. In this case, ACM will send a memo to the investigator site detailing which old requisitions should be disposed of and/or which kits should be destroyed. ACM will provide new requisitions and instructions for how to swap these out with the old. Remember, if you receive replacement requisitions, it is imperative not to use the old ones since the information will be incorrect and could result in delayed or canceled testing. Now to review. Check the expired kits report to see upcoming expirations and order new kits from the ACM web portal. Double-check the expiry on the kit closure label and the individual tubes. Do not use tubes if the expiration date is on the day of collection or if the expiry date has passed. Dispose of any expired kits and supplies and do not use them for sample collection. Use new kits or unexpired tubes from unscheduled visits for collection. Do not use non-ACM tubes for collection. Replace old requisitions if the study has been amended and use the new requisitions only. If ACM receives a specimen in an expired tube, an action item will be placed, which will be investigated and resolved internally to determine which, if any, tests require cancellation before being reported. Keeping these practices in mind goes a long way to ensuring properly processed samples, accurate results, and most importantly, maintains the data integrity of the trial and the safety of the patient. Reach out to the ACM support staff with any questions regarding this or any other topic.